This old building here is the home of a guy named Samuel Powell. He was the last mayor of Philadelphia under British rule and the first mayor under the new creation of the United States. And he lives here. And it's no secret, he was a party animal. He liked to have a good time, and he entertained the likes of George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Ben Franklin, always liked to party, and the Marquis de Lafayette. So they all partied here, and some people believe that these founding fathers are still reveling in the good times in the afterlife. So it's still residential today, just upstairs though. The first floor is a museum, and we've heard some ghost stories about the residents that have lived here throughout the ages. In the 1950s in particular, there was a couple that lived here, a historian and his wife. And the wife became very startled one night when they were in bed, and she swore that she heard voices speaking downstairs. Her husband told her to stay in the bedroom. He goes around the entire building and can't find anyone. Who could it be? She swears that the one door in the back leading to the garden, which is still around today, every time she closed it, she'd come back downstairs and she'd feel the draft. The door would be wide open, and she wouldn't know who did it. Well, one day, the husband has had enough. He comes home and his wife is petrified. She's on the first floor and she's getting ready for some friends to come over for tea when she said that out of the corner of her eye, she saw a woman dressed in a beautiful lavender gown. This woman had a fan in her hand, looked at the wife, smiled, and then vanished. But she was so taken by the image of this woman that she wanted to know who it could be. So she pored over some history books, and she kept looking at portraits when suddenly she found the woman. That's her. She looked at the name. The name read Peggy Shippen. Has anyone heard of Peggy Shippen before? You've probably heard of her husband, Benedict Arnold, right? Yeah, the great American trader. He's known for trading war secrets during the American Revolution, and him and his wife, Peggy, were forced to spend the rest of their lives in exile in England. Some people believe that this is the last place Peggy was ever truly happy before she got kicked to go back to England.